Happy Halloween!
Is that
Happy Halloween!
is that spooky enough for you guys? What is up, guys? Welcome back to Thatnerdyguy October Spectacular. I know I should probably change the name. It is really stupid, but we're just gonna go with it anyway. But today we're gonna talk about a cult classic. I feel like it's kind of not becoming a quote-unquote cult classic, but anyways, we're gonna be talking about Trick or Treats. Trick or Treat came out in 2007 and it was produced by Bryan Singer, as you may know, did some of the X-Men movies and I believe Superman Returns, and it is directed by Michael Daughtry, something like that, I don't know. I probably really butchered his name, but anyways. Trick or Treat is a horror anthology film, so there is multiple stories. And man, I gotta say, this is honestly one of the coolest movies I've ever seen. It gets so many things right. And what I mean by that is it just gets the whole tone of Halloween just right. Just the look of it, just pumpkins everywhere, trick-or-treaters everywhere. It just gets the feel of Halloween so right. In this review, I'm not gonna go as deep into it as I did with the Blair Witch review, just because I really want you guys to check out this movie, just because it is so cool and it's so creative, and I really want you guys to check it out. But anyways, I'm going to kind of give you a brief synopsis on the movie. So it's an anthology film, so there are 4 different stories going on in this film. The first one being is a school principal. It's about a school principal who kind of has a double life. He is, I don't know, I'm not really going to say, but let's just say he could be a serial killer. The second story is about a girl who kind of wants to fit in with her friends. She doesn't really go to parties much. She, doesn't really talk to a lot of men. She doesn't really, she's a virgin, so her friends kind of give her a hard time about that. But let's just say things take a dark turn and things go a little crazy there. Then the third story is about a group of kids that are, going around trick-or-treating. They're like doing this scavenger hunt type of thing, they basically are getting all these pumpkins and all this stuff. They say it's for like a scavenger hunt, but in reality it's kind of I'm not really going to say what it's for, but it takes a really interesting turn, and they pull a prank on someone and the prank goes bad, and that's all I'm going to say about that one. And then the last story is about a grumpy old man who is, hates Halloween, doesn't like the holiday, and then he gets a little visit from Sam, which is one of the coolest looking horror, I guess, icons. I don't know. I consider Sam an icon in horror. I think he's one of the coolest freaking things about this movie. Like, if Halloween had a mascot, because, Christmas has Santa Claus, Easter has the Easter Bunny, I would say Sam is literally the mascot of Halloween. He just represents Halloween. Like, he's just a perfect freaking character for this movie. And Sam is kind of like the overseer of Halloween, like he's the person that basically runs Halloween, and so it's really cool. And throughout these stories, you do see Sam kind of in some way. He's kind of there in the background, looking over things, and such a cool character. And it's really hard to really talk about him because I really do not want to give much away of him, because for those who have not seen this movie, I really want you guys to see this movie because it's so good, and it's so easy to spoil this movie, honestly. Anyway, since it is an anthology film, there's different stories. I'm gonna say they do intertwine with each other in some way, shape, or form. I'm not gonna say how they intertwine with each other because I feel like that's gonna be the coolest thing about watching this movie for the first time, not knowing really what happens. So I really, really, really extremely recommend checking it out for that reason. And again, I just feel like this is the perfect Halloween movie. If you're looking for a movie that really captures the energy and the spirit of Trick or Treat, I just cannot recommend this movie enough. So yeah guys, that is my review of Trick or Treat. I cannot recommend this movie enough. I'm sorry that I kind of left this review kind of more blank, isn't that much, because I really want a lot of you guys to check this movie out if you already haven't, just because it's one of those movies that's like you really have to watch with more of an open mind and not really knowing much for it to be really good. So anyways, I give Trick or Treat a 9 out of 10. I freaking love this movie, and man, I really want that NECA Sam action figure. I wish it wasn't $100 on eBay, because that would be on my shelf right now. Anyways, sorry that this video is being posted on Monday instead of Sunday, because these videos are supposed to be up on every Sunday in October. Things happened, you know, life happens. I guess it's better late than never. So yeah guys, but don't worry, next Sunday there will be the new review for Sunday of a movie. I'm not really too sure yet. I have a couple ideas on what I want to do, but follow me on Instagram and Twitter. But on Instagram I do sometimes polls on what movie you guys want me to review, and Trick or Treat won the poll last week for this review. So follow me on Instagram and I'll do a poll on the next movie you guys want me to review. And yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I hope all you guys have a spoopy day. That was cheesy, wasn't it? Oh well.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul.